Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. "20 minutes on the clock, a fresh sheet of ice after warm-ups, and we welcome you inside Leaf Center here in West Dundee, Illinois, where we got a good one tonight between Purdue University Northwest and Northern Illinois. Two D1 teams looking to get into the win column here, especially Northern Illinois, picking up their first win of the season 2 weeks ago against the Alabama Crimson Tide. They got a tough challenge here tonight against Purdue Northwest, who has a lot of firepower on this offensive onslaught, including Sam Bordage. Sam Bordage, number 81 on Purdue's team, leads their team with 19 goals and 15 assists for 34 points. Very, very dangerous player. For more on our starting lineups, we'll send it down to our PA announcer, followed by our national anthem. ready to go here. Let's take a look at our starting netminders very quickly. Elias Johansson for Purdue Northwest. Very hard goaltender to beat. He's only let in 4 goals in the 3 games he's played. He's won all of them. .959 save percentage and a shutout. Caleb Cross on the other side for your Northern Illinois Huskies. He was in net for D1 Huskies' only win thus far this season. He's got an .888 save percentage. The Maldonado line will start for Northern Illinois. That's Maldonado between Zimmerman and Smith. Purdue starts it off. Luke Marks right off the faceoff, and Porzondik goes in deep for Northern. George Smith finds the puck in the corner. And now Luke Marks sprung out of there. Here's Anderson. Dave Anderson's shot got the glass. This comes out high. And it's deflected out to center. George Smith with speed. He's got a step on the D. Smith's shot tested early and a save. Rebound in front. Maldonado rolled off his stick. So some action early for Johansson. He had to come big up there on Smith. Over here it's Topel. Jared Topel. He meets Peterson behind the net. Hobbs waiting the puck out high. Remmer. And now Northern, Rodden Evans. Gets it as far as center. Severn Anderson lost it in his skates. And now Rodden Evans flips it down. Gonzalez chases after it. Gonzalez looking for Evans in front of the net, just out of his reach. Evans turns back with it. Anderson. Clement. Shot was blocked. Severn Anderson. Now back the other way comes Bordage. He's got to chase after it. Their leading goal scorer. Turning with it. Bordage had it knocked off his stick nicely by Evans. And now it's flipped over the head of Gonzalez. Toland back to play it, and now Bordage on Clement. Through center and tipped in by Bryce Jacobson. He's working against Gonzalez right now, and he gets it in Koval. Porzondik rings it around, but not out. Herman. And we'll try him now for Toland. Waiting the pass. Working in there, Noah Murphy. Taking off his stick. This is Porzondik, the big Detroit defenseman with speed. Working in around a man. Throws it towards the net. That's a save made there by Johansson. And this clearing attempt goes into the bench, and so that'll cause a whistle. Face-off controlled. Matt Martin tries to get it in deep. Topel. In deep, out in front of the net. Swaw waiting for the pass. He comes in. Shirky, not out. Clogged up there in the blue line. Here's Swaw. Swaw. Trying to go out high again. This one deflects into the bench for another stoppage of play. Smith. through for Peters. Zimmerman chases after it. Shidlowski. It's taken away. George Smith in front. Forced to the corner. Zimmerman. And now George Smith. Turning with it along the boards is Smith. Out high to Franklin. Franklin lets it go, and that one's blocked. Might have hit his own man Smith. It goes to the corner now. Maldonado with pressure there. This one hits the netting, and so that will cause a whistle. Here's a face-off win back to Evans. Slipped off his stick, and now Peters. Ott. Pass intercepted. Here's Evans in front. Clement scores! Oh, it's a goal for the Huskies, and they're on the board first. It's Clement. 1-0, Huskies. One nothing off the Clement goal. And so the Huskies right back at it. Porzonda keeps this one in momentarily, and then it slips out. This one kept in. Here's a long shot, and that one's blocked, never made it to the net. Still keeping it head on it. Hobbs to the net, and that one rang off some iron. This one sent down the length of the ice. Thrown back in. Brandon Weitzel. So thrown in the direction of the net. Here's Matt Martin. Turning with it to Zimmerman. Thrown to the net. That's partially blocked. To the corner. Jacobson. Starts the breakout. Here is Bordage. His shot is blocked in front. Sent back in front. Nobody there. Brandon Weitzel back the other way. He's got Zimmerman with him. He gets it to him. Zimmerman 1-on-2. Throws it to the net. Easy save there for Johansson. Now George Smith picks it up. Trying to go to Maldonado. That one's all the way back out of reach. There's a chance. Noah Murphy trying to step around Severn Anderson in front, and it rolled to Ethan Koval. To the corner it goes. Tumbling down. Losing his stick was Koval. We play on. Smith tried to clear. Zimmerman backhands it out. That'll be an icing. There's a chance, right one. That goes off the mask of the netminder, Caleb Cross. Now it's thrown back to the front of the net. Ricochets off Zimmerman. Still with it, though, is Shidlowski. McCourt had to roll off his stick. It's sent down the length of the ice. Huskies will get a line change. Here's Peters. Peters, a shot, sails wide of the net. Clement moves in on the thrown onto the net by Peters again. Evans in behind. Nice keeping by Peters. Evans pressuring, and in comes Gonzalez, thrown to the net. Clement was there, it was just over his stick. Evans down deep. And now Clement along the corner. Peters in front. Went off the stick of Gonzalez, and now Wardage. Pardon me, Swa. Get it out. Solberg trying to weave his way to the slot. Can't get it. Ripped off the stick, and now Evans back over the red line and in. This one rolls in on Johansson, and he'll cover for a stoppage of play with 12 minutes remaining in period one. Martin wins the faceoff. Try to go. Backhand on net by Shirky, and that's into the glove of Johansson. Topol trying to weave his way to the slot. He scores! Oh, Jared Topol let it rip. And it tickled the twine. This game is tied at 1. After the Topol goal, Huskies chase after it. This is Zimmerman. Beller in the corner. Fished it out of there. Maldonado forces a turnover, and Zimmerman in behind, trying to go out front. Here's Marks winding up. That's blocked. And now back the other way comes Topol. Topol, who just scored, shoots one. That one's blockered aside by Cross. Got to be thrown in front of the net by Dave Anderson again. That went off a skate. Now it rolls to Topol. Goes down low. Solberg pressured in the corner by Severn Anderson. Nice moves by Maldonado to get around a couple of men. Now he moves in. He can't get through the slot. Here's Smith. Puck rolls to Maldonado. Cross to Franklin. Shoots one. That one goes through the crease. Zimmerman knocked down to the ice. Bordage to the net. Blocked by Peters. Duncan McCourt. Off the skate of Bordage and in. This rolls in on Caleb Cross. He'll cover for a whistle. In their face-off win. Weitzel along the boards. Nice play by Duncan McCourt defensively. This one clearing attempt kept in by Peters. And now in front. Shirky looking for Peters again. That was in his skates. Yes. Weitzel. Bordage stops on a dime. Lost the puck. Now it's Shirky. Brandon Weitzel trying to swat it out of the air. Here's the lead pass in front. Oh, that went wide of the net and then rolls back out in front. Scramble for it there, and that one knocked out of harm's way. Evans eludes a check. Evans right in front of the net. It was out of the reach of Clement. Kept in by Severn Anderson. Nobody in front of the net. This way it comes. Herman turns back with it. Maslowski. It's taken off the stick. Here's Evans, lead pass. Evans enters the zone. He's got a little bit of room. He shoots, and that one's gobbled up by Johansson for a stoppage of play. Face-off win by Maldonado. Out of the reach of Porzondik, and so it rolls all the way back into Northern Illinois' defensive zone. George Smith hounded along the boards by Noah Murphy. Bellerin behind the net. There's a turnover out in front. Porzondik able to clear it out for the moment, and now Zimmerman with speed. Enters the zone, one-on-one. That's a shot and a save made. Johansson, and it rolls all the way to Maldonado again. Luke Marks deflects the pass, goes behind, and now along the boards, Marks. Here's a turnaround shot, and that's a nice save there by Caleb Cross on Maslowski. The defenseman chasing after it, Porzondik, able to win the race, but his pass goes off a skate. Now it's taken by Toland. Shirky mashed by Toland. This one goes out of play for a whistle. 7:38 remaining in period one. We have a tie game at 1. Goals from Topol and Clement. That's where we stand here, tied at 1. Swa. This one in deep. Off the glass, rolls, stays in. And then it's taken away by Matt Martin. Matt Martin trying to get around a couple of defensemen. Nice play by Martin to get it deep. Lead pass for Clement, that's broken up. Now Clement works for it around the boards. He did get it. And it's taken by Swa. Jim Franklin had it taken off his stick. Severn Anderson to center again, and then dumped right back in there by Carter Hobbs. Severn Anderson. Northern looking to start its breakout. This one tipped up high into the air. Rodden Evans was on cue for a moment, hopped over his stick. There's a shot into the glove of Caleb Cross off of Hobbs' shot. Face-off win. This one rolls to the side of the net. Bordage in behind. Bordage turning with it. There goes the other side. Maldonado, collision with the referee. but it's kept in there by Hobbs, and then forced out by George Smith. This one tipped up high and into the crowd and out of play. Borodaj scores! A centering pass. And a goal that breaks the tie for Purdue Northwest. Borodaj found Andrew Remmer for his 9th goal of the season. It's 2-1, Purdue Northwest. Shirky in deep. Both teams have led in this game. This one's dumped in by Jim Franklin. Shirky tried to swat it out of the air, rolls to Jacob Toland. Under 5 to go in this period 1. Peters. It's tipped through to Caldwell. Beller around the boards. Nice takeaway by Shirky, finding Caldwell. Back to Shirky. Shirky centering pass deflected off a stick and into the netting for a stoppage of play with 4:10 remaining in period 1. It's a big hit in the corner there between Gonzalez. Jim Franklin coming out with the puck, though, is Murphy. He took that hit. Murphy goes out high, shot, deflected over top of the net. A turnaround shot that's blocked. Nice play by Jim Franklin, and now this is flipped all the way down into Evans' wheelhouse for a moment, then it rolled out of his reach. Duncan McCourt. This is the weaving through. Murphy going to the net. This is forced to the corner there. Now Murphy upended by Gonzalez to prevent the shot attempt. Now this is Evans. Huskies get a line change. Koval nearly forces a turnover. Murphy along the boards. Severn Anderson along the line. Backhands it out. Carter Hobbs. Zimmerman along the boards. This is Swaw. Lost the puck. Koval gets it out of there. Hobbs through center. Maldonado lost it in the skates. This is forced in deeper. Solberg. And now it rolls to Zimmerman. Just outside the blue line. 2 minutes remaining in this first period. Swaw with it. Shot from a difficult angle. That's handled by Cross. This rolls to the corner. Thrown on him again. He paddles it behind the net. Cross does. Marks now. Tumbling was Shirky. Thrown to the net by Maldonado. Handled by Johansson. Swa. Around a man is Dave Anderson. Backhands it. Forced to the corner by Cross, and now it comes out in front, and nobody there for Purdue Northwest. Flipped up high, in deep. Chasing after it is Matt Martin. Now Brandon Weitzel. Porzonok out high. Tries a shot that goes wide of the net. Comes out high to Peters. Peters lost the puck. Goes in deep now, Shirky. First one to it, though, is Toland, as we have 1-1 remaining in period number 1. This is flipped down, and Andrew Remmer. Remmer, centering pass. Forced out by Peters. Peters in behind. This one comes out high to Toland. Across. Shot. Oh, that's a nice save through a screen by Caleb Cross. Now Toland, another shot that's stopped as well by Cross. In behind the cage. Try to work it back out in front. And it does come out, but Brandon Weitzel's there for reinforcements. Sends it the length of the ice. Weaving in. Here's a chance. Trying to split the defense. Nice play there by Porzonok to converge. Under 10 remaining. Here's a lead pass. Gonzalez with the puck on his stick across. Oh, and missing the net was Evans as the clock winds down. Just as play expired, it rolled back in on Johansson, and that caused a scrum. But either way, after 20 minutes of play, and a good one, it's 2-1 in favor of Purdue Northwest. Shots are pretty even, 12 to 11 in favor of the Huskies after one. We got a good one here from West Dundee. James Goronsky in the booth. We will step away for this intermission time. And we'll see you on the other end for period number 2 on Huskies Nation. on a fresh sheet of ice. The two teams take it. And we head into period number 2 territory. 2-1 to begin period 2. Purdue Northwest leads Northern Illinois. Purdue Northwest goals coming from Jared Topol and Andrew Remmer. Lone goal of the night for Northern Illinois. Coming from Clement. And we are underway here in period number 2. As this face-off is taken back now. And a turnover right away. Here's a shot off the glass. Rebound. Swaw was there. And in front was Solberg. Here's Solberg against Marks. Marks lost it to him. Now Solberg goes out in front. Swaw rolls in and paddled away for a moment by Cross. Kept in at the line. Hobbs works it through. Kerr to the net, and that is gloved by Cross. Another face-off win for Purdue Northwest. Out high, long shot, that's blocked. Up high by Franklin. This is in behind and out front, right on, and a save made on Anderson by Cross. Peters still can't get it out of their own zone. Charging in, kept in by Beller to the net. Another save made on Anderson by Cross. Clement can't get it out. Anderson sends it the other way in the corner. Peters is the first one to it. Going ahead to Clement. Clement with space going back. Evans, that one went up high. Out to the point, Peters again. This one's tipped up high again. Gonzalez works in. Around to Clement, the goal scorer. Hounded by a couple of black sweaters. Coming up with it. Out of the reach. Big hit in behind the play, but here's an opportunity in front. Nice save by Cross there on Max Beller. Goes up high, out of play. Clow wins the faceoff, rings it around, and that one's errant to Shirky. And now this one's flipped in on net by Toland and gloved by Cross for another stoppage of play. Their face-off controlled. This one rolls in off a Clow's stick. Hogging the post there is Cross for another stoppage of play. Martin ring it around after the face-off win. Weitzel up high over Shirky's head. This rolls in. McCourt. There's some pressure there. McCourt comes in. Puck is stolen, however. With space is Remmer, who has a goal already. Shoots, and that one's denied by Cross, and he'll cover up. In behind the play, we have a shaken up Husky. That's Nick Gonzalez. Looks like an issue with the right leg. He's able to get up, but he's not putting any pressure on that right foot. I said Gonzalez, pardon me, that's Marks. And he will head off to the locker room. Let's hope that's not the last time that we see him tonight. Not a great sight at all. Another face-off win. And now Zimmerman leads George Smith into the zone. Big collision along the boards in front of the bench. Rolls back and forth, and now finally it's taken out here. Here's Beller in behind. Out front, that one ricochets off a stick, and now back Maldonado springs Zimmerman, or at least tries to. Taken by Shidlowski. Evans rolls off his skate in front of the net. Turnaround shot, that one's denied by Cross. Out high again, this one's blocked by Evans. Peters, puck deflects to Zimmerman. Tries to throw it to the net before he's mashed there by Solberg. There's a big hit on Herman by Evans. Peters back. In and out of the glove of Cross on the dump in. Maldonado. Stopped in his tracks at center, but then he flips it in. Marks out high. Here's the speed. 2-on-1. Moving right in, and the pass across to Duncan McCourt didn't connect, and now he's mashed into the boards by Gonzalez. And there will be a whistle here. Looks like a penalty against the Huskies. Marks will go. Back on, and now right back off into the box. Sitting for 2 minutes. Purdue Northwest to the power play. There's a face-off win, back. Remmer across. Now here's a shot that's high and into the glove of Cross off a slap shot from Owen Ott. Remmer wins another face-off. This is back to Hobbs. In deep in the corner. Franklin. And now Zimmerman sends it down. Cross crease. Here's a shot on net that goes wide. Out high again. Hobbs. Cross. Remmer. And Barrage's shot. Wide. Bordage trying to work his way to center. He's knocked off it by Peters, and he rings it around, and that's out of the reach of Hobbs, so they'll have to regroup. There's a chance. Nice move. In on goal, and that never made it to the net. He tried to pass it across. Just out of the reach there. Kozlowski with it. Finds Swaw. Swaw, left circle, goes out high. Going to cross it and open the net, but nobody was home there. Out high to Swaw once again. And now a shot. That one's denied. Never made it to the net, really, off of Hayden Meslowski's stick. Now it's in front for him again, and that one goes off of the blocker of Cross and wide. Just working it out in front. This one's chipped in on Cross as the penalty expires, and you'll hold for a whistle. We'll get some fresh legs out there. 3:32 remaining in period 2. Still 2-1 in favor of Purdue Northwest. Gonzalez on the faceoff. Here's a shot right away. That's blocked by Evans. Right there. Here's a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Evans going to Clement. He's brought down. We play on no. There is a penalty there. It'll be Duncan McCourt to the box for tripping. And the Huskies will get a chance to tie this game with a power play. Martin to begin this power play. Wins it back to Zimmerman. Zimmerman turning with it. This one's dumped out. This one rolls in on the netminder cross, and he's some pressure from Swaw with Franklin. Topol, I beg your pardon. So now it's Shirky. Knocked off his stick and now out of the reach of Zimmerman. Forced to turn back Gonzalez. Franklin. Unable to get it in. Now Zimmerman has it. He enters the zone. Turns back. Out high Franklin, one-timer wide. Martin. Turning back with it. Martin had it knocked off his stick. Franklin keeps it in, though. Smith able to come up with the puck. Able to get around a man, try to center it to Zimmerman just out of his reach. Back to Smith behind the cage. Zimmerman out high for Franklin. Franklin out of the reach of Smith. Regains possession. He's knocked down on the ice, but gets back up and possesses it. Zimmerman playing catch with Smith. Nice puck movement by the Huskies on this power play. Now this one's cleared out. Now we have another whistle. It'll be a penalty assessed to Porzonduk. He slams the box door in frustration. It'll be a 4-on-4 for 23 seconds. Whistle right off the faceoff. We'll get Caldwell in the box too. Meanwhile, here's a faceoff win, and we begin play on this 4-on-4 to the net. That one's denied by Cross. Out high again, Bordage. Bordage shoots one. That one's blocked, never made it to the net, and then it rolls in on Cross, and he makes the stop. Bordage looking for the one-timer. Hobbs out high. Here's a nice move. Remmer. That one went wide. Bordage forced out to center nicely by Matt Martin. Hobbs. And now Remmer. Remmer. Down low, Jacobson. In front of the net. Jacobson regains possession of the puck. Out high. Remmer. Across. Shot. That one made it to the net, and Cross made the save. Rebound, another save there on Remmer. This one's offside, so a stoppage of play as the Purdue power play expires. Penalty. So this is just a 5-on-4 for 58 seconds with Porzonduk in the box. Face-off win by Gonzalez. And then possession regained there by Solberg. This is Swall working around on Keaton Peters. Comes up with the puck. Shot scores! A quick shot and a power play goal. Meslowski, 6th goal of the season, and it's 3-1. Face-off win after the Purdue goal. Zimmerman. Puck clogged up in the neutral zone, and now Solberg enters. Solberg goes to the net. This one just out of the reach there of Meslowski again. He's looking for his second. Franklin finds Zimmerman. Zimmerman turns around looking for Maldonado. That was kept out of his reach. Off of Franklin's, or George Smith's skate. Trying to force a turnover. Puck tied up, and that'll be a penalty for hooking. He might get a Purdue player for holding as well. No, just Zimmerman for hooking, and it'll be a Purdue Northwest power play again. They're going to assess 4 minutes to Zimmerman. Interesting. Look like a little more than a hooking. Might have drawn some more. Either way, this is going to be a 4-minute power play for Purdue. Bordage out high, across. Remmer. Hobbs. Remmer again at the left circle. Throws it to the net. That's patted away. Rebound. And able to control it is Hobbs for a stoppage of play. Another face-off win. Here's Hobbs. Hobbs. Remmer again. Now it's Hobbs. Shoots one on net. That's stopped by Cross, and this one's cleared the length of the ice. Here's Bordage. Bordage lets it go. Shoots one wide. Remmer. Remmer gets the return pass. This is out to high to Hobbs again. Return pass to Remmer. His shot, that's denied. Rebound up in the air, and that one's denied again. Two nice saves from Cross. Bordage. The puck moving to center. Bordage shoots one, got the glass, partially blocked. This is Hobbs now. Hobbs controls to Bordage. Shoots, that's wide again. Peters cannot clear. Bordage winds up, shoots one, right on, and a save by Cross. That stops play with 7:40 remaining in period number 2 and 2:10 on the double minor to Zimmerman. Another face-off win. Here's Swa. Centering pass. That one was too hot to handle. Kerr in front. This one's rung around and all the way down the ice. Here's a shot by Swa that got the glass. Smith. Kozlowski. Kozlowski again holds on. Beller rings it down low. Here is a long shot into the glove. Off of Max Beller's slap shot. Caleb Cross holds on. Their face-off for Bordage. Hobbs, they get that number 1 unit right back out there. Shot tip. That one went wide. And now working out in front, Hobbs out high once more. Remmer receives the pass from Hobbs. Now Remmer throws it to the net. That went off a skate and wide. Bordage in the corner. Bordage shoots one. That one went off the face mask of Cross, and it's cleared all the way down the length of the ice, where Johansson's out of his net to play it. Hasn't seen much action this period. Bordage coming right in. Forced outside. Now here's a shot on goal, and that's denied. Held on to by Cross. 25 remaining on the double minor to Robbie Zimmerman. Here's Bordage. Lets it go. That one's deflected wide. Remmer. Now Hobbs' shot. That's deflected wide. Maldonado. One-on-one. Trying to get around a man to his backhand in front. Oh, what a brilliant save made by Johansson. Now back the other way comes Bordage. Picked off of his stick, and now Evans comes back the other way with Maldonado. Evans trying to weave to the slot. He's bodied off of it. Hobbs in the back with him. Penalty time is up. Here's Maldonado. That's poked off his stick and now back with some room is Bordage trying to center in front. Nobody there. Taken by Maldonado. Lead pass to Zimmerman. Zimmerman shoots. That one got the glass. It went wide. Marks out of his reach, and now another opportunity here, and it's a 3-on-1. Coming in across. Oh, brilliant passing play. Brilliant passing, and it's 4-1. Tick-tack goal. And it's Noah Murphy scoring his first of the season to make it 4-1. Right back into the action. Here's the turnaround shot. That one went wide. Shidlowski, wide. Here's a shot, never made it to the net. That went off Anderson's skate. Murphy is wide. It's forced. Koval in behind. This clearing attempt can't get out. This one's shot and it's deflected up high. McCourt's shot got a stick and hit some netting for a stoppage of play. Clement. Brought out this way by Evans. Gonzalez charging the net. Pass never got through. Clement. Nice work to get it back in front to Evans. Here's a chance. It ricochets off of Gonzalez and right into the glove of Johansson. He'll cover. Gonzalez wins the faceoff back to Keaton Peters. Lets it go. That one's wide of the net. Off a shin pad. This is Clement. Centering pass in front. And it was tipped and it rolls right in on the netminder Johansson for another stoppage of play. Smith off the faceoff. It's tied up. Back the other way comes Purdue. It's Swaw. Brought down to the ice, Maslowski. Keaton Peters without a stick. Chase Solberg recovers behind the net with George Smith on him. George Smith forces a turnover. Here he is. He's brought down in the corner. And he's slow to get up. High Clement, who has the lone goal for Northern Illinois. Now we have a stoppage of play as Smith is slow to get to his feet. Face-off controlled once more by Purdue. Anderson Dave Anderson trying to get around Koval and does, and centers, and that one's off a couple of sticks, and that one was thrown on net, and Cross had to make a save. Here's another chance. Out high, across, shot, into the netting and out of play. Boy, Cross had to be ready for a couple of saves there. He made a couple of good ones to keep his team in this game. Another face-off, controlled. This is Shirky along the boards, kept in, shot, got the mask of Cross, and now 2-on-2 back the other way. Weitzel with Shirky. Weitzel shoots into the glove and no rebound. Johansson makes the save. Face-off controlled. Lead pass out of the reach of Borodaj. And now Remmer's shot one-on-one, and that's a save and held onto by Cross. Long shot, sails wide of the net. Gathering up the rebound. This is out high. Shot by Shidlowski goes off of the paddle of Cross and out of play. Under 2 to go in period 2. It's 4-1. Purdue Northwest. Remmer up high to take the draw. Keaton Peters, lead pass for Zimmerman, picked off though, kept into the zone. Manav very good at doing that. Here's a shot by Shidlowski around the boards. Clow with a couple of white sweaters in behind the net. Now it's thrown into the corner. Keaton Peters working against Remmer. Here's a chance. Borodaj goes across, scores! Mike Clow. 5-1. Purdue. Right back to work they go. This is thrown in. And George Smith going to be assessed a penalty. So right after the goal, power play time for Purdue. Here's one more minute remaining in period number 2. This one's flipped down the length of the ice by Anderson. It's a face-off win by Purdue. barrage going to the net. Here's a shot. Deflected. Loose. Cross. Hops on it for a stoppage of play. Gonzalez, here's a face-off win. Here's a shot and a save by Cross on Clow. To do it himself, here's Peters off the draw. This one's forced into the corner. And out into neutral ice. We'll let the clock run down. That'll do it. 40 minutes in the books. And after scoring the first goal of this game and way back in the early first period, Northern Illinois surrenders 5 unanswered goals by Purdue. So it's 5-1 after 40 minutes of play. Let's see what we have here. If there's a game plan, if there's a comeback up the Huskies' sleeves going up into the third period. And the booth will step aside here for this intermission. We'll be back on the other side of it to begin period 3 on Huskies Nation. Third period just about to start here in just a couple of moments as the teams take the ice here to start period number 3. 5-1, Purdue Northwest. Sporzanek heads back to the box. "40 minutes in the books. We're about to get underway for the final 20 here for the home stretch of this Saturday evening doubleheader, which featured an 8-4 victory for D3 Drake over D3 Huskies, and this one tonight 5-1 right now for D1 action as we begin period number 3. This is Klaus finding a man in the open side, left wing, centering pass. That one went wide off the stick of Remmer, and it goes in behind the net. Out high for Hobbs. Hobbs shoots towards the net, seen all the way, and gobbled up by Cross for a stoppage of play. Koval trying to work it around. Remmer. Here's Hobbs. His shot deflected. Rebound off the side of the net. And Pride up against the post by the leg of the netminder Cross for a stoppage of play here. Face-off will require a redo. Give him some time to think about it. Face-off won by Purdue. Remmer lost it, got it back. Goes deep in the corner. Jacobson out in front, right on goal, and Remmer's shot was denied, and now this comes out to the point, and now a shot rebound save again. It was on Jacobson by the netminder Cross. This one's dumped in there by Bordage. Bordage sets up one-timer by Hobbs, never made it to the net. It was blocked by a stick, and now finally Northern Illinois is able to get a line change. Lead pass here. Jacobson had it hounded off his stick. Weitzel back the other way. Whistle blows the play dead. We are going to have a penalty to Keaton Peters. Back to the power play go Purdue. Face-off win to begin this power play. Here's Swa. Swaw to the slot, deflected, loose, and it's behind the net. Beller across. Swaw's shot deflected wide off a Severance stick. Here's another shot that's blocked by Marks. Here's a wide open net. Oh, and taking it away was Cross. The rebound goes behind the net. Boy, Swaw had a wide open net, and Cross stoned him cold. Severn Anderson comes in to make the play. Saw. And this is going all the way back down. Here's Swaw moving in on his backhand at the slot. Clogged up. Back to Hobbs. Swaw. Over to Hobbs, back to Swaw. Swaw across. Nice play. Shot. Denied by Cross. Into the corner goes Solberg. Now with it comes over. Now a one-time shot by Hobbs goes in behind the net. Remmer. Swaw in front. Right on, and a save made by Cross. Gobbles up the rebound, and he'll hold on to it. Another face-off controlled. Remmer throws it to the net. Denied by Cross. It's behind him, and then it rolls out to Evans to keep it out of harm's way. And Evans just going to flip it out to center. Bordage. Waiting the pass. Here's a shot. That one's denied. Patted away by Cross to the corner. Bordage there for Purdue. Severn Anderson. And now it rolls right back to Bordage again. Here's Clement, who has the lone goal for the Northern Illinois Huskies. Forced down and behind the net as the penalty's over. Sent all the way down, and Bordage is behind the D. Bordage to the backhand. He didn't get the shot away. And now a turnover right in front of the net to the backhand of the forehand, and a save made by Cross there on Topol, who was looking for his second of the night. Face-off win. Here's Topol shot wide. Now another shot into the glove of Cross again. Herman. The face-off. Out to center. Zimmerman steals it away. He's got Smith going to the net. He tried to get it there. It went through the crease. Kick away by Franklin in the neutral zone now. Herman, and it's taken away by Peters. Peters nearly turned it over, but Franklin got it out to center. Here's Smith. Smith across. Here's Maldonado. Nice save. Johansson, he's been sharp tonight. Hasn't been tested that much, but he's made all the saves that he's needed to keep his team up by 4. Nick Gonzalez wins the faceoff, but it was taken away from Rodden Evans. Now Ott is brought down to the ice. We play on. Marks in behind. Koval going out. Evans in a race for it. He comes up with the puck. Rodden Evans stops, shoots, save made by Johansson. Another stoppage of play. Evans, Martin tied up on the faceoff. And Franklin lost it. Here's Swaw on a breakaway. Swaw shoots. Oh, and he's stone cold by Caleb Cross. Brilliant save. It keeps it a 4-goal game, and now there's more in the corner after the play. Face-off one by Solberg. This one winds up along the boards. Nice keep in there by Hobbs. Severin Anderson able to chip it away. Peters catches at center. It's thrown down in behind. Cross. Swaw on the boards nearly forces a turnover. They get it to the Leafs logo. Maldonado lost it in the skates. George Smith pins it along the boards and goes in. For Purdue, lead a pass ahead by Hobbs. Chased after Solberg. Big collision between him and Peters in the corner. Swaw comes in. And now Smith comes in. Maldonado. Purdue comes up with the puck. Pass across. In the slot, Swaw. Whiffed on the shot. It went wide, and now the net is off its moorings. That'll cause a whistle for a stoppage of play with 12:27 remaining in regulation. 5-1, Purdue. Ring around the boards. Evans cannot get it out. Bordage. Remmer in deep. Clow. Now Remmer. Working with it. Bordage turns around and shoots. That's blocked aside by Cross. And now a pass in front. That one's off the stick and up high. Duncan McCourt keeps it in. Here's McCourt again. Centering pass. Shot into the glove of Cross, who's looked sharp in this third period. This one flipped the length of the ice and on the stick of Rodden Evans, right to the net. Evans, oh, and it was just on the goal line. So close to making it a 3-goal game. Now skate, off the skate of Evans. They recover though. McCourt. Gonzalez, there's a turnover in front of the net, looking for Bordage. It was just out of his reach. He was working on Franklin. Now around the net wraparound attempt. And getting across was Cross to stop it. Knocked the net off its moorings in the process, so that'll stop the play. This one soars into the bench for another whistle. The face-off controlled in deep by Purdue. Marks on Herman. In behind the cage. Herman brought down to the ice. We play on. Battle for it in the corner. Marks is there. Coming out with it is Purdue. Now they're battling behind. Beller getting hounded. Now Murphy comes up with the puck. Murphy trying to get to the slot. It ricochets up. Shot on his backhand. Didn't get much on it. Was blocked. Jacobson did. Shirky. There's a pass in front. That's denied by Cross, and then he dives on it for a stoppage of play. Just about halfway through period number 3. It's 5-1. No scoring in this third period thus far. Peters and now Zimmerman. Maldonado works through. Smith on the drop pass, shot into the glove of Johansson. Here's a clearing attempt that goes off the netting, and that causes a whistle. Maldonado, his faceoff is controlled by Purdue. Dave Anderson trying to get through to the neutral zone, cannot. Maldonado picks up the puck, retreats. Zimmerman. This one deflected. Purdue takes over. Topol. At center, dumped in by Kerr. Peters with the puck for Northern. And George Smith takes over. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Smith trying to go to Zimmerman. It was deflected by a Purdue stick. And now Maldonado comes up with the puck out high. Turns and shoots. That one's deflected up high off of Smith's elbow. And this one rolls from behind the net in on the netminder, Johansson, for a stoppage of play. Gonzalez, face off, controlled by Purdue. Swa at center, working around Koval. Comes back to Marks. This one sent the length of the ice. Johansson calling for an icing, did not get it. This one's turned over to Clement. Clement trying to pass it. It was blocked into the corner. Martin, pardon me, Evans. It's in the corner with Clement. And now Gonzalez down low. with McCourt. Clement comes up with the puck. Nice shift offensively for the Huskies. Here's Gonzalez's shot that goes through the crease. Now Marks tried to go to the net, and that was blocked. Evans out high for Koval. Koval shoots. That's blockered aside by Johansson. Marks, and now a stoppage of play. Looks like we have a interference call on Rowden Evans. So that will spark another power play for Purdue Northwest. With 7:52 remaining in regulation, they look to build on their 4-goal lead. Another face-off, Keaton Peters. In behind the cage, Jacobson. Pass to Remmer and out high for a shot by Hobbs, and that one is deflected wide. Remmer just out of the reach. Hobbs will have to go back to retrieve. Clow. Remmer turns back with it. He's got it at the blue line. Remmer lets it go, and that one's denied by Cross. The rebound goes to Bordage. That pass is broken up by Peters. This rolls in behind the cage. Jacobson. Here's Hobbs out high. Bordage. Back to Hobbs, one-timer. In and out of the glove of Cross. A scramble for it in front. Poking away at it. Now comes back to Hobbs. Across. Shot. Whiffed on it. It rolls. Back to Hobbs. Hobbs shoots. Deflected wide. And then another shot was knocked away. Here's Hobbs again. He shoots. He scores! There's a power play goal. Carter Hobbs picks up goal number 7 on the season and makes it 7-1. Pardon me, 6-1. This one rolls back. George Smith, center, nobody there. Severn Anderson jumps up. Now it's brought back the other by Swaw on a 2-on-1. Swaw shoots. That one's denied by Cross. Swaw with the puck once again. Weaves to the slot. Shoots, one save. Puck comes back out in front of the net again. Here's a shot wide. Toland waiting out high. Here's a shot on a one-timer, and that one's denied on Solberg by Cross. He still got it in behind. Trying to power move to the front. That one's swatted out of there by the Huskies and down the length of the ice. George Smith turn around at center. Rodden Evans out of his reach. Evans chasing after it on Swaw. And behind the net, they collide. Forces the puck loose. He's high-sticked, and that'll be. Let's see what we have here. There will be a penalty on Swaw for high-sticking. So Northern Illinois will head to the power play. Under 5 minutes remaining in regulation time. It'll be just a 2-minute. And it's sent all the way down the length of the ice already. This one turned over and went through the crease. Short-handed. Purdue in front. That one's gobbled up by Cross. He's had enough of that. We'll stop the play with 4:36 remaining. Face-off rolls to center. Purdue playing keep away at this point. Lofted all the way down. Out of his net to plate is Cross. Evans. Here's Maldonado trying to race to the net. That one was blocked. In the corner it goes. Maldonado again. Chipped to Evans. Evans tried to pass it. Maldonado's got it. Now Maldonado trying to go to the net. That one's rolled off his stick, and now with possession of it for Purdue is Bordage. Bordage trying to work to the center. Had it knocked off his stick. Nice play by Evans. And now Matt Martin for Franklin. Franklin, drop pass for Evans. Pardon me, Martin, and he rings it around to Franklin. First to it, though, is Purdue, and they send it the length on Cross, and he swats it out of there. Up ahead to Martin. Ringing it around to Gonzalez. Gonzalez hitting behind. Martin to the slot. Zimmerman with it. Turns around, throws it to the net. That goes wide. Rebound Gonzalez. That's poke checked away by Johansson. And now with it again, Martin patted away by Johansson. In front again. That was just out of Franklin's reach. Marks. Franklin. Back the other way it comes. Murphy shoots one that's blocked by Martin. Rolls in behind. Marks. Craig Herman. Out. Up on the blue line for Shidlowski. Now a shot. That one's denied. Rebound, and that one never made it to the net. Through there. Here's Herman. This one rolls in, and that one is no problem for Caleb Cross. Covers up with 2:08 remaining. Face-off taken by Keaton Peters. Under 2 to go in regulation. 6-1, Purdue Northwest. They're very much on their way to victory tonight. Solid team that's third in the division. This one floated into the air and taken by George Smith. Smith trying to work to the net. Now he kicks to the stick and he backhands it in front for Caldwell, and that was swatted away from him before he could get the shot away. This way it comes for Hobbs, who just scored for Purdue. He's forced out after the entry. And now throws it down that way. Caldwell goes up. I'm on the glass. We are inside 1 minute remaining in regulation time here in this second game of our doubleheader. 6-1 in favor of Purdue, and now this is Bordage trying to get through. Swarmed by a couple of sticks. Shirky, Severn Anderson. kept in by Bordage in front. Save rebound, that one. Remmer, and now Bordage for Remmer. Shot denied by Cross. Rebound into his glove, and a whistle is blown with 30 on the clock. Another face-off. Taken by Marks, kept in by Bordage. And now it's forced out. In behind the cage. A turnaround right in front, wide open net, but getting across to deny him was Cross. And now Evans. Evans shoots one as the time expires, and that will do it for action here tonight. Your final score, 6-1, Purdue Northwestern. Teams huddle up. We'll be home back next weekend for Thank you so much for joining us. Please stay tuned for next weekend's action between Marion and your Northern Illinois Huskies. But for now, this weekend, after this second game of our doubleheader, final score 6-1, Purdue Northwest. And I'm James Goronsky from the broadcast booth saying good night, all.